I'm at Dutton Island Preserve today. This is just a small hiking trail, about 1.5 miles. A little bit off Mayport Road, north of Atlantic. Just come north on Mayport Road past Atlantic and turn at the sign for Dutton Island Preserve. As you can see, it's got some picnic tables here. No restrooms. Small parking lot. And the trailhead is right over this way. There's a kiosk right over here with the trail map on it. You can also search on the web and download a map. We're right here, and you can see the trail just wanders up. We'll always be taking a left, go around the circle at the top, circle back, make a final left, back to the parking lot. Pretty easy trip. This land was sold to Atlantic Beach in the late 1990s by the owner who wanted to see it preserved. There's all kinds of development around here, and this all would have been housing development and stuff had it not been sold and preserved. And now it's a park that's I think kind of jointly administered by City of Jacksonville and Atlantic Beach. It's got a long history, Timucuan Indian history here, back thousands of years. I believe just north of here is a large shell mound from the Timucuan times, about 3,000 years old. This trail is mostly forested, but there's some views we'll get of the salt marsh as well. To get started, we cross the remnants of an old canal that was dug, probably to give residents access to the intercoastal. Not much of this left, certainly not navigable, but you can see the hills on either side where the dirt was dug up. I'm in here in June, so it's quite buggy. So bring your repellent. Some trees, after they fall, are just as pretty as they were when they were standing up. It's a beautiful, cleaned out root ball here. That tree came down some time ago, but it's a pretty, and it's now called the Great Critter Hut. People have put up little bird houses. I think later on we'll see some bat houses in here just to help the critters along. Come to a little turnoff where you can go out and take a little view of the salt marsh. So we'll walk out there. So this is a pretty view looking west toward the intercoastal. You can walk out here a little bit. See the salt marsh, and somewhere out there is a intercoastal waterway. Very pretty. Coming back now, you'll see a couple of these. I believe these are bat houses. Don't know if they're occupied or not. Beautiful oak trees in here. Really pretty path, pretty wide, smooth. Some roots in it, not so sure how these would be for wheels. We're coming up to the loop part. Remember, when you come to a major trail intersection here, just go left. So we'll go left here, and then when we finish the loop, we'll be coming back down that way. A few more birdhouses here. Another sign. Stay left. We're about halfway through now. We're up at the northern part of the trail, and you can see that we're coming across the water now. We've got another view of the water and the salt marsh through here. And there'll be some better views as we go along. Pretty. Nice view here. wilderness over there. And there's some houses backed up along this creek over there. Well, we finished the top of the loop. Very pretty up here. And we'll turn around and start kind of heading south on this loop to the main trail. Just had to do a quick shot in here. Isn't this pretty? Beautiful oak trees hanging down, beautiful trail. Doesn't get any better than this. We're back to that second intersection where we peeled off and went left. We went up that way. Now we're just heading on back, so we'll make another left. We're back to where we stepped out to look at the salt marsh and came by that bat box. So we'll just keep on heading out. We're at about 1.3 miles. And we're back to the beautiful root skeleton. So we're almost back to the parking lot. And back to the parking lot. So Dutton Island's about a little less than a mile and a half hike. Perfect if you just want to do a short hike and get out in the woods. Beautiful trails in here with views of the salt marsh. Got just about everything that you'd want.